Have you ever spotted a used truck online or on a lot and thought, wow, that's a steal, only to find yourself knee-deep in repair bills a few months later? The kind of mistake that turns a great deal into a financial nightmare? You're not alone. Some trucks are ticking time bombs, plagued with engine problems that can leave you stranded on the roadside or draining your savings. Even worse, many sellers know exactly what they're handing over when they say, runs great, most of the time. Below are 10 of the worst offenders, trucks with engine issues so severe, mechanics practically see them daily. If you're truck shopping, here's your must-avoid list. 10. 2003 to 2004 Mazda B-Series. Small truck, big problems. At first glance, the Mazda B-Series seems like a practical, budget-friendly option. It shares its platform with the Ford Ranger, which had some decent years. But the early 2000s B-Series models, especially 2003 to 2004, are notorious for persistent engine troubles. These include rough idling, inconsistent power delivery, and random stalling. A major headache is the unreliable oil pressure sensor. Drivers often get false low oil warnings, which leads to either unnecessary oil changes or, worse, missed warning signs of actual oil pressure loss. Combine that with frequent reports of hard starts and misfiring, and you've got an engine that's unpredictable on its best day. Owners frequently describe these trucks as tired, even with relatively low mileage, hinting at long periods in the shop or on a tow truck. If you're offered one with a clean interior and suspiciously low mileage, chances are it's been parked far more than it's been driven, for all the wrong reasons. 9. 2006 Dodge Ram Heavy Duty, 5.9-liter Cummins and 5.7-liter Hemi. All brawn, no brain or reliability. These Rams look like bulldozers and feel like tanks, but inside they can be mechanical nightmares. While the 5.9-liter Cummins diesel is beloved by some diesel fans for its torque and longevity, the 2006 iteration came with notable quirks. It frequently suffers from hard start conditions, particularly in cold weather, and strange stalling issues that don't show up on diagnostics. The 5.7-liter Hemi V8 isn't much better. It's known for valve seat failures, excessive engine noise, and ticking that worsens over time. In some cases, oil consumption becomes a real issue, requiring frequent top-offs. And unlike previous generations, the 2006 Hemi lacks the long-term durability you'd expect from such a legendary engine family. Most worryingly, these issues persist even with routine maintenance. Mechanics often find themselves guessing because problems are intermittent and hard to replicate, leading to costly trial-and-error repairs. 8. 2006 Dodge Ram 1500. When idling sounds like a death sentence. Though part of the same family, the Ram 1500 deserves its own infamy. Many owners describe a constant ticking or knocking noise when idling, a telltale sign of lifter failure. These engines are prone to internal wear, especially in the valve train, which results in uneven combustion and loss of power. What makes it worse is that the problem doesn't go away. You can replace the lifters, even tear down the top half of the engine, and still end up back at the shop in 6 months. Exhaust leaks, especially at the manifold, are another chronic issue due to weak bolts and poor mating surfaces. Some owners describe chasing problems for years with no permanent fix, leading many to offload the truck and pass the headache to the next buyer. If the seller insists you don't idle too long or cranks the stereo while you're test driving, take that as a red flag. 7. 2004 to 2015 Nissan Titan, especially 2008. Exploding plenums and silent oil killers. Nissan's first full-size truck came with high hopes but low dependability. Its 5.6-liter Endurance 5.8 had solid horsepower, but it also carried design flaws that could turn ownership into a nightmare. A well-known issue is cracked exhaust manifolds, which lead to a ticking or puffing sound as hot gases escape. This not only hurts performance, but increases emissions and repair costs. The 2008 model year, in particular, had a shocking defect, literally. The plastic intake plenum was prone to exploding under certain conditions. Drivers reported engine bay smoke and terrifying bangs while on the road. Another hidden killer is oil sludge. Even with regular oil changes, poor oil circulation in these engines causes the oil to thicken and degrade prematurely, gumming up components without triggering a check engine light. By the time performance drops noticeably, internal damage is often irreversible. 6. 2007 Toyota Tundra, 4.7-liter and 5.7-liter V8s. When Toyota gets it wrong. Toyota built its brand on dependability, which makes the 2007 Tundra such a glaring outlier. The problem centers around the secondary air injection system, designed to reduce emissions during cold starts. Sounds noble, but the execution was flawed. The system's air pump is prone to failure, and when it goes, the truck enters limp mode, dropping power and speed drastically. You'll notice a loud vacuum cleaner-like whine, and the check engine light will flash. Often this happens while merging or towing, creating dangerous situations. The underlying cause is rust and corrosion inside the pump due to moisture ingress. Fixing it can cost thousands, as the pump and valves are buried deep and not easily accessible. Some owners install bypass kits, others just sell the truck and move on. 5. GM Colorado Canyon, 2004 to 2009, 2015 to 2016. Mid-size misery, 2 generations in a row. Whether you're looking at the first generation, 2004 to 2009, or the newer models, 2015 to 2016, GM's mid-size pickups come with baggage. The early trucks often had engine misfires caused by valve seat wear. Misfires lead to stalling, sluggish acceleration, and failed emissions, an expensive combo when inspections come due. The 2008 models with their oddball inline-5 engines are underpowered and unrefined. Owners often complain that the trucks vibrate or feel unstable at highway speeds, even when nothing is technically broken. The 2015 to 2016 models looked more modern, but had catastrophic engine failures reported at shockingly low mileage. The usual culprit? Poor valve train design, cylinder head cracking, or oil starvation. GM's common response was a full head replacement, costing more than the resale value of the truck. 4. 2014 to 2021 Chevrolet Silverado, 5.3-liter and 6.2-liter V8 Ecotec 3. High-tech turned high-maintenance. General Motors introduced AFM and DFM systems to improve fuel efficiency by deactivating cylinders when not needed. But in practice, these systems caused early lifter failure, excessive engine wear, and, in many cases, total engine failure. The ticking, squealing, or chirping noises you hear are early warnings that the lifters are failing. And once they go, they can damage the camshaft and require a complete top-end rebuild. Oil starvation from clogged passageways is another contributing factor. Even trucks with meticulous maintenance suffered breakdowns before 30,000 miles. Lawsuits, complaints, and technical service bulletins followed, but many owners were left footing the bill for an engine rebuild in what should have been a nearly new truck. 3. 2008 Ford Super Duty 6.4-liter Power-Stroke diesel. When diesel durability becomes a myth, the 6.4-liter Power-Stroke was meant to improve on Ford's troubled 6.0-liter diesel, but instead it introduced its own slate of catastrophic issues. Turbocharger failures are common, and when they don't go quietly. Expect whining noises, power loss, and clouds of smoke. The high-pressure fuel pump can fail and contaminate the entire fuel system with metal shards, necessitating a full replacement, from the tank to the injectors. Oil dilution is another major issue. Diesel fuel mixes with engine oil over time, degrading lubrication and causing premature engine wear. Owners regularly report spending $10,000 to $15,000 on major repairs within a few years. If someone offers you one for a great deal, now you know why, because the next tow bill might match the price you paid. 2. 2013 to 2016 Ram 1500 3.0-liter EcoDiesel and 5.7-liter Hemi. Looks reliable, drives great, until it doesn't. The EcoDiesel V6 sounds great on paper. Diesel torque, better MPG, but frequent turbo failures and overheating due to a weak EGR system make it a gamble. EGR coolers crack, causing white smoke and high engine temps. On the gas side, the Hemi is plagued by lifter and camshaft issues, especially when oil flow is compromised. You'll hear a ticking sound long before the engine finally gives out. The 2013 model year was especially bad, with added issues in the cylinder heads and fuel system. These trucks run beautifully when healthy, so buyers are often fooled during test drives. But when the problems show up, they show up big and fast. 1. 2004 to 2008 Ford F-150, 4.6-liter and 5.4-liter Triton V8s. The king of heartbreak engines. Ford's Triton engines are so problematic, even seasoned mechanics dread working on them. The 5.4-liter version in particular had a two-piece spark plug design that often snapped during removal. Getting broken plugs out is a tedious process that risks damaging the cylinder head. Each job can cost hundreds or more. But it doesn't end there. Exhaust manifold leaks are almost guaranteed, producing ticking noises as the engine warms. Fuel pump failures are another common issue, leading to stalling and poor drivability. Most of these problems start to appear between 60,000 to 80,000 miles and become progressively worse. And the tragic part? The rest of the truck, transmission, frame, drivetrain, is solid. It's just the engine that drags everything down, including your bank balance. Buying a used truck doesn't have to feel like a gamble, but these models tilt the odds against you. If you're looking at one of these trucks, do your homework, get a full inspection, and don't ignore warning signs, audible or otherwise. A little caution now can save you thousands down the road. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.